Yep. Good.
Most commencement speeches are full of really cheesy and idiotic lines like, spread your wings and fly, or we're finally entering the next chapter of life. Those are all extremely tired out and are part of what I consider a cancer that is killing commencement speeches. We all know that it's over. I recall that we got a whole bunch of really great commencement speeches. While I understand that they're great examples for students who have probably never given or even heard of the commencement speech, I have to emphasize the fact that they're all what is called your bread and your butter. They are all very cookie-cutter speeches, and I hope that can make you see them. You don't need anyone to remind you of the same things over and over. In fact, personally, that's one of my biggest pet peeves, having someone tell you or remind you of the same tired-out things day after day. I do not have to tell you when the speech class is finally done. You don't ever have to deal with the same thing again. Did you enjoy your time here? Your answer is what really matters. It really does not have anything to do with whether we all adhere to the standards or expected learning outcomes. It also really does not matter if we learned a lot. What really matters is the whole experience. Did you personally think that you got anything out of this? If yes, then that's great. If not, then did you at least make some friends and have a few good laughs? That will always count for something. Like I said, the experience is what matters the most. Another thing that commencement speeches make liberal use of is the retelling of good old days and inside jokes. Such speeches recall inside jokes and past times that the audience may remember. Not only will I not waste your time with inside jokes that no one will get, but I'll also spare you talk of the old days, since we don't really have any of those. Everyone in this class has only been in liberal arts program of Hawaii Tokai International College for 1 quarter. For that quarter, though, we did do some things that you may or may not have found interesting. Honestly, if you can put up with staying up late and making sure all your work is done, then there really are no complaints to be made. At least, no complaints that can be warranted. We all got to experience a class of minimal size, 5 students. 5 students! That really is next to nothing. It is barely a class at all. It is not an accurate representation of the real American college experience. Perhaps some of us will learn that, and some others already knew that. What I do know is that we all get to experience the real thing one way or another. Is this the end of something? No. Is this the beginning of something? No. This is just another continuation of our lives. Some people say that when you graduate from high school, it is one of the biggest milestones in your life. While such a moment has been glorified and romanticized, does it really deserve all of that? When a kid goes to college, he's first going to classes again, and there really is a little difference between that and high school, I think. Many people would argue with me on that one, but they're just more victims of the facade that college is somehow that much different from high school. So what if your classes are in different time slots? So what if you live on your own now? You're still going to school. Maybe it's just me, but I had little to no shot when I finally ended up by myself in college. On the other hand, if the kid decides to go to work, then that's it. People tell them they're supposedly in the real world. What people don't seem to realize is that the real world is everywhere. School is not some magical kingdom where nothing bad happens and everything is practice. Sure, we get some more elbow room in school, but work is not always the death trap that some people would make it out to be. Continue with your lives and keep moving along, folks. That's the best piece of advice that anyone can give you. No one is ever truly done, and as long as you keep on trucking, you will keep rolling. Keep rolling and you will go far. That's it.